First down inside the 20. Braylon Allen, physical play up front. TJ Watt ready for him. Slows him down along with Highsmith. Short gain. Shotgun on a give. Allen is buried behind the line of scrimmage by Watt. Loss of 2.
That Justin Fields is reading him. He just makes the wrong read right there. And when you stay square as a defensive end, that's what makes the read so tough for a quarterback, because he's not 100% sure which way you're going.
On a 2nd and 4, fake the pitch. Fields, it gets knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
He learned that from somewhere, that guy that knocked it down. I can't quite put my finger on it, but he definitely has learned that from somewhere.
Was it Ed Too Tall Jones video?
Probably, because it couldn't have been his brother, because his brother catches those.
Yes.
That's the only thing. On the left tackle.
This time it's Allen. And Allen runs into a wall. TJ Watt ready for him. No gain on the play. Motion man is Garrett Wilson. Keep it on the ground. The spin, and Hall is slowed down and dropped. TJ Watt, the first one there. It's a loss of 4.
Just slashes inside. The tight end's trying to block down on him. He comes through that C gap between the tackle and the tight end.
Losses on the defensive end for both clubs. Here's Kenneth Walker the third. TJ Watt spins him down. Only a gain of a yard on the play, so 2nd down and 9 for Sam Darnold.
Figure out what this defense is doing.
There is Charbonnet, nothing there. TJ Watt comes around the edge after the front was plugged up. Gain of a yard on the play. And the Pittsburgh run defense, which had some struggles last week, has been sharper here in week 2. Fake the toss. Here comes TJ Watt trying to make an impact. That ball is loose, and they're going to finally whistle it dead. Incomplete pass eventually is the ruling. It'll be 3rd down. So when these young guys are having to fill in, who steps up but TJ Watt?
Woo! That's a big guy off the edge, and he does not get fooled. They were trying to get back to a tight end screen, and that's Abe Lucas. Remember, Abe Lucas gave up the pressure last week, the sack fumble to lose the game at home in Seattle against San Francisco. He's got to be stout on the edge. They got to be clean on the edge for Sam Darnold to try and win this ball game.
Darnold under pressure, and down he goes, and Jack Sawyer has his first NFL sack in a huge moment. Pushes him back. It's 3rd down and goal near the 20.
Look at Sawyer right here on the edge, number 33. Lucas and Barner both block outside. They left 33 all alone. Jack Sawyer, I mean, just a free run at the quarterback. Unacceptable on the edge. You got to secure your edges in pass pro.
So it brings up 3rd down. May to throw it, and it should have been intercepted. It bounces off the hands of Chuck Clark.
And right out of the gate, you're going to see they leave TJ Watt one-on-one, which has not normally happened.
There is a penalty marker down at the
pass, illegal contact, defense. It's a 5-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
So up top, you'll see TJ Watt. They have Hunter Henry there, but don't use him to chip. It's a one-on-one, and he comes underneath and affects that throw. But the illegal contact negates it.
So the Steelers were going to get off the field. Instead, New England gets a 1st down now at the 36-yard line. May under a heavy rush, and he is sacked. TJ Watt gets to the quarterback.
They've been waiting for it. Everybody's been talking about it, and he finally gets it. He gets a little chip off there from Hunter Henry. Then Morgan Moses just can't kick out fast enough. The get off, the speed, and the finish. Nice sack there by TJ Watt to put him in a very tough 3rd down.
3rd sack of the day for the Pittsburgh defense. Fake it. May under pressure. He's going to chuck it up in the air and through the back of the end zone. TJ Watt and Nick Herbig had a beat on the quarterback.
Yeah, Drake May just got caught in a Badger sandwich here. TJ Watt and Nick Herbig both in the backfield. Relentless pass rush, and May just gets rid of the ball very smartly.
Yeah, the Wisconsin crunch And at the end of the play, May did grab his helmet. 16th play of the drive. We are under 8 minutes to go. May to throw it. May waiting, in trouble. May. Oh, he loses the ball! The fumbles continue! TJ Watt pounces on it. Steelers take over. 5th turnover of the day for the Patriots.
Nick Herbig comes in and gets his hand on the ball. Just a ton of pressure from the Steelers up the middle. You had Cam Hayward, you had Derek Hart.
Turnover game for New England since 2000. All new experiences, just his 2nd year. May under a rush, gets out of it, then hit hard from the side. He did not see Watt coming.
Nick Herbig has the initial pressure, which forces Drake May to step up. Does a great job getting out of it, but then that relentlessness of TJ Watt off the backside has had some frustrating moments with chips and double teams on the edge, but gets one here, and now Patriots have to use one of their timeouts. So we've got 1:25 and 1 timeout left for Drake May to work with.
And the 5th sack of the day for the Pittsburgh defense. The ball is back at the 40-yard line. Patriots down to 1 timeout, a 2nd and 13.
Traded back to the Vikings right before the start of the year. He said this whole thing's been surreal for him. Wentz looking long, good coverage, so he takes off right into the arms of TJ Watt. Work out of the shotgun, hand it off to Mason. Yeah, and he's stacked up. Looked like it was close.
For a virtual measurement.
Ooh, 9 inches short to be exact. Greg, going for it, right? Fall on that. 2nd down and 11. Fake the toss, sets up, and gets drilled again. He had no chance. Watt and Benton were both there to tee off. 4 sacks today for the Steelers.
Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure what they're doing here on the backside. They leave Watt and Benton both unblocked. Remember, School 67, he's in there now at right tackle. Brian O'Neill, the starting tackle, went out early after getting injured on field goal team. And I promise you, the play design on play action is not to leave both defensive linemen front side unblocked.
No, that's not how you draw it up.
I promise you that.
That's an offensive line without the left guard, Jackson, without the center, Kelly, without the right tackle, O'Neill. And then this is picked off! TJ Watt! As electric of a big play guy as there is on defense in the NFL, makes another big play right there. And so the 3rd down totals today for Pittsburgh, 3 sacks and 2 interceptions, setting the offense up with great field position.
Third and 4. We're down to 9:27 to go in the first half. In the pocket, Gabriel in trouble. Flags down, and Gabriel gets dumped. You had a number of Steelers that decided to meet at the quarterback. So if you're TJ Watt, just get out of there and celebrate and get the crowd pumped up.
Yeah, this was
Holding.
just a...
Offense number 68. Penalties declined. Result of the play is 4th down.
This was just a car crash at the quarterback. Everybody coming in at once. First, you're going to see Patrick Queen right here. He steps out, which kind of spooks everybody. And then TJ Watt jumps over the top and is able to get the sack of Dylan Gabriel. He just didn't have anywhere to go, kind of suffocating inside the heart of that pocket. Let's see if they do it again here, if Njoku chips, and he does.
Gabriel, he tried to swing it out. Instead, it gets knocked down. TJ Watt ready.
So he's going to get a chip from the tight end. He's going to get a chip from the running back. And you're going to get the tackle blocking him. And you just got to find a way to affect the play. TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, that's what they do. Every team knows that they're the game wreckers. They're the ones that can change the whole game. Right now it looks like could be a one-on-one or at least a running back chip up top.
Gabriel,
there it is.
He got hit from behind by Watt. 4th down.
You just can't leave him one-on-one against your backup tackle. You have to give a running back chip. You have to give some tight end help. There needs to be something there. It's just unfair to put your backup in that situation against one of the best in the league.
That is a birthday gift, if there ever was one.
Burrow under pressure. They finally get to him. Finally, Cam Hayward, the first guy to get in there. TJ Watt also in that play.
We just talked about, he hadn't made a play yet, but this is when these great players start to really take over. Look at the Ben, great hands, such a technician. They didn't chip him, so it freed him up. Hayward coming through the middle by Teddy Karras. And both of the leaders make a play when this defense needs it.
Yeah, two guys who figure to both wind up in Canton someday.
In Milwaukee with Reggie Miller and Jamal Crawford for the Knicks and the Bucks. Run by Josh Jacobs here on 2nd and 10 for just a yard. He'll set up 3rd down.
So does that mean we get another Michael Jordan conversation?
You asked, we will. We'll have an installment of MJ's Insights to Excellence. Here they come. Love drifts, pumps, gets hit hard as the pass is incomplete and the flags come down. TJ's pointing up to the screen, so go look at that, go check it out. Alex Highsmith is there. Long conversation here.
Well, TJ did end up at his knees. Was he blocked in there?
There is no roughing the passer on the play because the defender was blocked into the legs of the quarterback. There was, however, illegal use of hands to the face, offense number 50. This penalty's declined. It's 4th down.
The Pittsburgh Steelers got all these secondary guys to play man coverage so they could blitz a little bit more. It didn't work out. It hasn't worked out this year. I think they had a tough week of practice, and it was maybe a bit of a wake-up call. Now they're getting away with the blitz because the man coverage is holding up on the back end.
There's TJ Watt taking Jacobs down.
I got just a word of advice. You may want to block him. I mean, he's pretty fast, you know. And I think it was an outside zone. I actually think that run was not supposed to cut back. Your first game, you're just trying to survive. He's been great out here tonight.
4 catches, 85 yards.
Television, that could have gone so wrong.
Never done it before, so yeah.
Jones loses the ball. It got knocked away by Watt. TJ Watt doing what he does best. Strip sack, recovery. Pittsburgh takes over.
When you're playing against the #1 offense in the NFL, your #1 player needs to step up to the plate, and TJ Watt does it here. Just a rip move around the corner, get to the ball, recover the ball. The holy trifecta for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense.
High wattage.
So in here, let's take a look at that sack one more time. They left him one-on-one for what felt like the first time today. It's always been a chip or something.
Back-to-back Taylor, he gets hit from behind by Watt and then driven backwards. No gain on the play. What has been the difference here for Pittsburgh? You talked about simplifying. Is it that simple right now for them defensively?
I mean, I think that's what it is, Ian, because you also have to remember they have new pieces. They have Jalen Ramsey, who's moved exclusively to the free safety position. They have Kyle Duggar, who just got here on Thursday.
Jones under a heavy rush, and he just chucks it out of bounds. TJ Watt, Keanu Benton.
Keanu Benton beat a double team, the guard and the center. TJ Watt beat Braden Smith, the right tackle. Meet at the quarterback, and big hit there on Daniel Jones.
On the outside for Pittsburgh. 2nd and 8, Herbert. That is deflected again and is incomplete. That time TJ Watt gets his name called.
And Watt is getting a little impatient too because he is taking the inside path now a lot. I think he is going the heck with this. I'm just going to treat Pipkins like he's not even there, and I'm going to get the quarterback.
Projecting that number just yet, but stay tuned. 3rd and long, Herbert with Watt waiting, and he's got him. So TJ, if he gets a full sack there, will be within a half sack of his brother JJ for the family lead, and that's a significant number there.
Brown is the back. Flacco to the air. Karras the block. Watt reads it well, brings him down. They lose a couple on the play. Back to about the 28, lost 1. 2nd down and 11. TJ Watt with an alert defensive play.
Well, you're going to watch Flacco as he gets this ball. He's going to start here and then works his progression all the way across the field. He gets to the 4th read, and the Steelers playing zone defense on first down. That's going to be something to keep an eye on.
It's 1st and 10. The running back was Brooks. He got away from Watt, and Flacco throws incomplete. Higgins there, covered by the linebacker Harrison. 2nd down and 10. TJ just about had him.
Well, he goes down low. Watch the move that he puts on Mims. Little shake move, spin to the inside. He has
Flacco 2nd down and 9. Brown the block, wobbly throw. Somebody got a hand on it inside as they were right in the line of fire. It may have been Black.
Yeah, this ball's tipped at the line of scrimmage there, and that time the Steelers decide to dial up blitz pressure, which gives it man-to-man behind.
It was Watt. I think Watt got it.
Was it Watt that got it?
So it was. I think it was. Now their 7th loss. It's a 2nd one for Flacco. Tipped and incomplete. Was it a 2nd deflection? It was by Watt.
Well, they're going back to that play they used earlier where they were able to slip out Brown from the backfield. Just trying a quick little dump. Remember, he was able to convert that 3rd down earlier in the game. That time, TJ Watt able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
Indeed.
Well, and the Steelers now, they go on the road next week at Chicago.
Here's Williams in the pocket. Williams trying to get out of the pocket. He won't. Loses the ball, and the Steelers jump on top of it. It's a touchdown, and it's TJ Watt.
I'm not sure what Caleb was trying to do there. Either tuck the ball away or throw it, one or the other. You can't just let it hang out there like that when you got a defender in your face wrapped all around you.
So Herbig on the recovery. Watt will get credit for the sack on the QB and the forced fumble.
I mean, if he's going to pass my record, that's one hell of a way to do it. With a strip sack causing a touchdown. Good for you, TJ.
He is now the Watt family all-time sacks leader, and it's points on the board for Pittsburgh. TJ Watt, he's number 1 in the family for now.
He'll be what they were looking for. First down, toss. Cook, only about a yard. TJ Watt is on him fast. The Bills lead the NFL in rushing, about 147 yards a game on the ground, and Cook went over 1,000 in game 11.
Here, that's continued to happen over and over again.
See if he cuts outside. No, tried to. TJ Watt has hold of him.
Good job by Pittsburgh there.
Haven't been many times they've been stuffed.
Here's what's happened. That's the play you just saw. So this ball, he's going to go in here, and if the hole's not there, you bounce outside.
First down. This Cook tries to break it outside. They're going to give 3 yards back. I'm glad you mentioned Edwards because we talked a lot about Ryan Van DeMark, they call him Vandy, coming in for Deion Dawkins, and
these guys cannot get moved out of there.
Here's a 2nd and 4, and this time TJ Watt says, let me take care of some business here. TJ jumps across and decks him for a loss of 2 and makes the play, just what they needed.
Well, this is the difference when you're not threatened by Lamar Jackson's legs. You can go right down that line and trust that he's handing that ball off because he has not had the explosive runs like he did early in the year and in years past. So that is a difference maker right there. Great job by TJ Watt being prepared.
You see quarterback hits since 2017, approaching 250, most in the league. 3rd and 6 plays. Right up over the center, he aligns, and here's TJ Watt making another tackle down the line. Oh, he's definitely read something on tape, Tony. He's made 2 plays just like that to snuff out Henry.
Well, last week he's going to go right down the line because you have pressure outside. Great timely safety blitz, bringing Peppers, so that way this time he can go right down the line because Peppers has the quarterback aggressive call there by defensive coordinator Terrell Austin.
You mentioned Peppers, Jabril Peppers getting the start today at safety. 2nd and 5. Decide to go up top. Oh, able to elude 1 sack, now gets rid of it in the area of Ricard. They almost got to him. TJ Watt, one of those in the backfield.
The only route that's going to be open is right here. He should have gone to this early. It's a soft zone right there. Get your 8 to 10 yards. Everyone else is covered, and he's going to try and extend the play. TJ Watt's really good. Hard to get around him. 2 hands, 4 hands on him, 2 different guys. Incredible effort by Watt. Should have ran the ball on that last one or throw it to the flat, the running back.
3rd and 5 now.
Lamar Jackson had it rejected, intercepted on the deflection. TJ Watt. Highsmith deflected it. Watt has his 2nd pick of the year. And the Steelers are in business.
Oh, baby, no renegade needed now. They are just getting their hands up. Hayward, Highsmith, and TJ Watt. And that makes it all worthwhile for TJ Watt. Think of all that he has gone through to have a chance to play in this football game. The surgery, the rehab, and the bounce finally came his way.
And let's give it officially to Hayward on the deflection. And Watt in his dramatic return from that collapsed lung surgery.
Ball is down on the ground again. Stroud picks it up. Ball is out again. Watt's on it. And no signal yet. It belongs to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, TJ Watt gets on it and definitely out of CJ Stroud's hand.
Keanu Benton knocked it out. Watt was there, and C.J. Stroud, who didn't lose a fumble all season, has lost 2 in the first half tonight, and there's Benton knocking it out.
Yeah, he knocks it out as he's coming back, trying to get it out of his hands, puts the ball on the ground, and he just is not securing the football. It's the 2nd time he's put it on the ground. He's been fortunate to get it back, but then just careless at the end, trying to unload it with a pass, and that's the break that this defense or this offense for the Pittsburgh Steelers certainly needed.
7-6 game, under a minute and a half to go, 3rd quarter, and this incomplete for Collins. Joey Porter Jr. was right there for the Steelers.
Take a look at the end of this play. A well-positioned ball. He just goes right down on his head.
These two have been battling all night, and as you said, Nico Collins just could not brace himself for contact with this hard ground. 2nd and 10.